Hey Internet, today we're talking about something very cool or uncool, depending how you look at it. We are coming out with the last ever sculpture guitar. Pretty exciting because this is also one of the best ones we have ever built. Now, this whole crazy idea started somewhere around 2018 or 2019, I think. The first actual sculpture guitar released in this series was in 2021. It was white. You might have seen it. It went kind of a little bit internet viral. It didn't have any pickups on it, gloss white thing. So why did this guitar exist in the first place? This is the only way we can talk about the guitar that we're releasing today. Well, it was actually a test of lightness. So if you spend some time in very high-end acoustic building circles, a lot of people always are talking about the lightness of a guitar. You know, if it's too heavy, it can't resonate, because if you knock on something like a rock that's solid, it makes a thud thud. And if you knock on something like a hollow bottle, it goes ting ting, which is generally what we want in guitars. So I thought, what if we got rid of those big heavy humbuckers in the center, used lightweight woods intentionally, and made the guitar semi-hollow but without F-holes in order to make something that tested that theory of lightness equals resonance. And turns out it sounded great. That guitar sounded incredible. Now, where did the name sculpture come from in the first place? Well, if you think about Paul's original carve of this guitar, if you know how guitars are carved back in the day, now they have CNC machines, it was literally hand-carved wood, just like you do with a piece of marble or, you know, a piece of wood that you use for a sculpture, but it was in the shape of an instrument. And so I thought, you know, Paul made this beautiful sculpture when he made these guitars. Let's help remove some of the things that cloud up the design so it can speak for itself. So that's why you see those divots where the knobs used to be, but there's no knobs, because that's a pretty integral part of that beautiful carving that you don't really see when the knob is on top of it. So that's where the name came from. That's where the whole concept came from. This all went quite well. Every single one of these guitars we've had have sold basically instantly. Over the last almost 5 years now, 4 years, we have only built 7 of these guitars with the private stock team at Paul Reed Smith. This guitar today being the 7th. So very, very, very few of them exist in the world. First was that white guitar, was 3.9 pounds. So incredible. Second was the matte black guitar, pretty similar, but a little bit more of that badass kind of vibe. We also did a Zirconi guitar with the Chesapeake Bay inlay. This was incredible, incredible piece. Also, one that I almost forgot about because it sold so fast, spalted maple with what we call like a spalt tone finish, but it had this insane translucent metallic thing that we put in it. It was, the private stock team nailed it. Absolutely. It was crazy. I can't believe they were able to pull off the vision for that guitar. They absolutely crushed it. There was also the Laguna Dragon's Breath, which was just maple everything with color everywhere. Came out really cool. Lastly, to this one today, the Sitka Spruce guitar, which essentially was supposed to be kind of like what would happen if you took a very high-end, very traditional Martin acoustic guitar build and kind of combined it with the PRS. So it has actually a spruce top on it. Sounded really, really, really lovely. And today we have the last, final, 7th installment, the Tree of Life guitar. So why is this one so special? First of all, if you think of iconic guitar builds over the years from any of the big builders, Gibson, Martin, anybody, a special guitar tends to have some bling on it. It's like a thing that we do in the guitar world. So to try to design a guitar that is a run-ending, a series-ending piece that's really worthy of the moniker, I just had to go into the direction of some pearl. So this guitar has a Tree of Life up the fretboard that's stunning. It actually has body purfling on the front, as well as a pretty neat purfling section where the pickup isn't on the front of the body right there as well. It's all in abalone, a power abalone, my favorite type of ab to use. Also, if we're going iconic and end of a series, we got to go Brazilian rosewood. So not only is this Brazilian rosewood fretboard, it's a solid Brazilian rosewood neck. It literally rings like a marimba when you tap on it. It's incredible. We also found this stunning, unique ebony top. This is actually ebony. I've never seen a piece like this before. And as soon as I saw it, it was like picking a puppy or something. It's when you like have that connection. It was great. And it was just the right top of wood for this guitar. It is hollow as usual. Basically, it's double semi-hollow with no F-holes is how the guitar is built, but it's relatively thin in order to save weight like a Custom 24, just like the rest of our Sculpture series. And believe it or not, it's 4.7 pounds. That gets me stoked because we have an ebony top with a solid rosewood, Brazilian rosewood neck and board. That's dense material and a mahogany back. There's no trickery going on here with the woods. These are really dense, incredible sounding woods, but it still has a very, very, very lightweight at 4.7 pounds. So without further ado, let's hand it to Jay Locke, our tame guitarist, to see how it sounds. So there you have it, one of the most special guitars I've ever had the honor of designing here at Ish in partnership with our friends at Paul Reed Smith. I'm so honored to have been able to, well, that they entertained my crazy ideas to make this run happen. And I've been so blessed by the feedback and all the cool comments that we've gotten about these guitars over the years. This is the thing I love to do here at Ish. This is the reason why I started the company. It's because I love to try to push the guitar industry forward just a little bit. And I think we achieved that. And so it's a little bittersweet for it to come to the end, but whoever ends up with this guitar is going to be very, very, very happy. Thank you all. See ya.